Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best headlamps in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. Coast HL7 Focusing. Oregon-based Coast Products flies a little under the radar compared to Black Diamond or Petzl, but they have a strong lineup of quality headlamps. A shining example is their HL7 Focusing. With a retail price of $40, the HL7 packs a healthy 305 lumens and an easy-to-use focusing ring that works just like a high-powered flashlight, twisting to adjust from flood to spot. Its simple functionality is absolutely painless in use, and there's no need to cycle through various modes to swap between proximity and distance. So why the mid-pack finish for the Coast HL7 Focusing? Its major shortcomings are battery life and weight. For reference, the Coast will last you 70 hours on its lowest setting compared to the Black Diamond Spot's 200-hour life at the same output, which is quite a difference. This isn't great news for a headlamp with AAA batteries. Simply put, you'll be burning through energizers faster than you can say, bunny. Further, we find the bulky battery pack at the rear to be rather outdated. Number 9. Black Diamond Sprinter 500. The Black Diamond Sprinter 500 is purpose-built for nighttime runners, with a nicely balanced build, strong and consistent beam for seeing the trail ahead, and red taillight to increase visibility. The most recent model features 500 lumens of light and comes with Black Diamond's dual-fuel battery system, which gives you the option of using a USB rechargeable battery or AAAS. Like Petzl's core technology, this is our favorite power system. You get the convenience of a lithium-ion battery along with the versatility of alkalines, great for long runs and hikes when you don't want to carry the weight of a battery charger. The Sprinter's single LED provides a great balance of distance and proximity lighting, but without a dedicated flood mode or red light option, its function is rather limited for use around camp. Further, compared to our top running pick, the BD is twice as heavy, $20 pricier, and less packable for space-conscious athletes. Number 8. Phoenix HM50R. For activities like high-altitude mountaineering, alpine climbing, and backcountry rescue, you'll need a headlamp built to withstand significant abuse, and Phoenix's HM50R fits the bill nicely. This headlamp is rugged with a full aluminum casing, powerful with a 500 lumen max output and beam distance of around 260 feet, and dust and waterproof with an IP68 rating, which means it can handle being submerged in up to 2 meters of water for 30 minutes. And the rest of the design is equally well executed, including a single side switch that makes it easy to toggle between settings, a reflective headband, and compatibility with cold-resistant CR123A batteries. Not everyone needs the specialized features or ultra-tough build, but the good news is that the Phoenix is reasonably priced for the amount of output and performance you get. Sure, you could step up to a more serious model like the HL60R above, but that will run you an additional $14 and tack on a bulkier design. Finally, keep in mind that with all high-powered headlamps, you'll only want to use the brightest mode when it counts. The Phoenix's 500 lumen turbo mode will drain the battery in only 2.5 hours, while the lower settings range from 10 hours to almost 4 days respectively. Number 7. Black Diamond Astro 250. If you're on the hunt for a simple headlamp that will come in handy both at camp and around the house, the Black Diamond Astro 250 delivers. For just $20, the Astro puts out a very practical 250 lumens, including dimming and strobe modes, and lasts for an impressive 14 hours on the brightest setting. What's more, at less than 2 ounces and with a compact shape, it's light enough to go practically unnoticed on your head or in a pack, which makes for a great emergency backup too. You can spend a lot of money on a brighter or longer-lasting headlamp, but the Astro is a great value and fully sufficient for most campers, hikers, and backpackers. The Astro 250 goes head-to-head with our top budget pick, the Petzl Takina above. Both headlamps are identical in terms of price and brightness, have IPX4 ratings, and come ready to run on 3 AAA batteries. Neither headlamp has a red light, which some might want for nighttime reading, but the Astro does have a lockout mode and is noticeably lighter and less bulky. But we give the edge to the Takina for its compatibility with Petzl's USB rechargeable core battery. AAA batteries can be a pain to replace and dispose of, and we've grown to vastly prefer rechargeable systems. That said, if you're going to stick with standard alkalines, the Astro 250 is arguably the better pick. And a final note, for $10 more, you can bump up to BD's Cosmo, which has 300 lumens of light, more features, and an impressive IPX8 waterproof rating. Number 6. Nitecore NU25. For minimalists and true ounce counters, our favorite ultralight headlamp of 2022 is the Nitecore NU25. At just a hair under 1 ounce for the lamp itself, the Nitecore is surprisingly bright with a 360 lumen max output and rechargeable via micro USB. We've also found it incredibly easy to operate, with one button for the white beam and one for red. All told, as a high-powered emergency light or for those who want to carry the least possible weight on their back, the NU25 is a bright and relatively cheap option. Keep in mind that the Nitecore NU25 has 4 brightness settings, 360, 190, 38, and 1 lumen, respectively. There's no dimmer, which is a bummer, but certainly something we can get used to. In terms of the strap, the included Nitecore option adds nearly an ounce to the equation at 1.9 ounces total, which is slightly heavier than the BioLite 200 mentioned above. But the Nitecore is the better performer, running for 5 hours on high compared to the BioLite's 3 hours at 200 lumens, and for true minimalists and through hikers, Lightsmith makes a shoestring-style headband for the NU25 that clocks in at just 18 ounces, bringing the whole setup to 1.17 ounces total. For another capable UL option, see Petzl's 1.2-ounce Bindi below. Number 5. Phoenix HL60R Headlamp. The headlamps on this list provide reliable illumination for a variety of activities, but for serious brightness and durability, the Phoenix HL60R is the real deal. Its 950 lumen LED projects a 381-foot beam in turbo mode, and the all-metal housing and IPX8 waterproof rating keep the light on no matter the conditions. Such a bright headlamp is overkill for most uses, but for search and rescue volunteers or activities like night biking, spelunking, or hunting, it's an important feature. And the good news is that the Phoenix HL60R still manages to be a well-rounded headlamp overall, including 5 brightness levels, a red light mode, USB rechargeable battery, and a streamlined build. The Phoenix HL60R is one of the brightest headlamps on our list, but it's not without competition. The Ledlancer MH11 below has a maximum brightness of 1000 lumens in boost mode with a beam distance of over 1000 feet, while Petzl's Duo S jumps to 100 max lumens along with a beam distance of 650 feet. Where the Phoenix gets the clear edge is value. It offers top-notch, reliable illumination for well under $100, making it a true standout in terms of bang for your buck. Keep in mind that with all high-powered headlamps, you'll only want to use the brightest mode when it counts. The Phoenix's 950 lumen mode will drain the battery in less than an hour, and the high 400 lumen setting nets you only 3 hours of use. Number 4. BioLite Headlamp 330. When it comes to selecting the right headlamp for the job, running is in a category by itself. For such an inherently bouncy activity, you'll want a lightweight lamp that sits close to your head and doesn't shift as you move. Some headlamps are designed specifically with running in mind, but our favorite model of 2022 is the BioLite 330, which packs all-around intentions into a lightweight and streamlined build. The lamp's 330 lumens can reach up to 75 meters in spot mode, and 3.5 hours of battery life on high is more than enough for most runners' needs. Our favorite feature on the BioLite is its no-bounce design, which integrates the light and strap into one low-profile unit for a sleek headlamp that sits flush to your forehead. Putting the battery pack at the rear also helps with the minimalist shape, and it's very lightweight overall at only 2.43 ounces. It's worth noting that serious trail runners, adventure racers, and those tackling ultra-distances will likely want more battery life. If you fall into that group, check out Petzl's innovative but pricey Eco Core below. But it's hard to beat the simplicity of the 330, which is also just a great headlamp to have on hand around the house and at camp. And we're big fans of BioLite's 200 model too. It isn't as bright or long-lasting, but will save you $20 and tips the scales at only 1.8 ounces. Number 3. Petzl Takina Headlamp for camping trips or use around the house. A simple headlamp like the Petzl Takina is a fine choice, featuring 250 lumens of maximum output from a single white LED. The center button is easy to find and operate, and the beam is ample for nighttime cooking and setting up tents in the dark. As with the Actic Core above, the Takina is compatible with Petzl's Core rechargeable battery, although in this case it's an accessory that is purchased separately. If you anticipate wanting the rechargeable battery, we'd stick with the Actic Core for $20 extra and a lot more lumens, but for the casual user, the $20 Takina hits a nice balance of performance, weight, and price. What's not to like with the Petzl Takina? By today's standards, the light is decent but not overly impressive, and you don't get the dimming capabilities or red light function like the Black Diamond models. In most cases, we'd recommend spending the extra $20 for the Black Diamond Spot, which offers a significant step up in both output and versatility. BD also released the $20 Astro 250, has the same output as the Takina and weighs less at 1.9 ounces, but has a shorter max beam distance. All in all, for the truly budget-conscious, the Takina gets the basics right in a compact and affordable package. Number 2. Black Diamond Spot 350. The Black Diamond Spot is a solid all-around headlamp, and the latest version hits a nice balance of power, durability, and price. Importantly, BD recently updated the design with a higher max lumen output, lower weight, and more compact design, but the rest of the winning formula remains largely the same. The headlamp projects a strong beam and has a touch-sensitive housing for quick brightness adjustments. You also get a full suite of lighting choices, from the long-range dual LED to a softer proximity LED and red light for use around camp. Black Diamond has stuck with AAA batteries for the Spot, which is a big downside for us. If you're using your headlamp a lot, chances are you'll find a USB rechargeable battery to be much more convenient, plus it'll save you money in the long run. But for those who don't mind keeping it old school, you'd be hard-pressed to find a higher quality lamp for $40. Further, the Spot's low-profile shape makes it easy to wear, and the lamp's XP8 rating means it can handle full underwater submersion, making it more weatherproof than most models here. All told, the versatile Spot 350 is a great choice for most outdoor adventuring, as long as you don't mind that it's powered by AAA batteries. It's also worth mentioning BD's Cosmo 300 here, which offers slightly less brightness but retains many of the Spot's features for $10 less. Number 1. Petzl Actic Core. It's 2022, and AAA batteries are so last year. Many headlamps have followed suit with USB rechargeable designs, and the Petzl Actic Core is by far our favorite. In short, this headlamp is the complete package, featuring 450 lumens at maximum brightness, a long battery life with consistent performance across its burn time, a sub-3-ounce weight, and an easy-to-use interface. France-based Petzl has been leading the charge with headlamp innovation for years now, and their Actic Core is case in point. USB rechargeable designs have limited use for multi-day stints in the field, but the Actic Core offers a brilliant solution in the form of a battery pack that can be swapped out for AAA batteries. It was a solid headlamp already, but this versatility brings it to the top of our list. And the Petzl is so long-lasting you might not even need to bother with a dying battery. One charge lasted us the length of a 6-day bikepacking trip in the San Juan Mountains. Our BioLite 330 needed several charges. The Actic's water resistance isn't groundbreaking, and you'll pay for all the high-end tech at $70, but these are small sacrifices for a reliable headlamp that will stand the test of time.